muddy. In areas, it's like quicksand. The debris feels like big berms of clay and quicksand.
CBS's Danielle Nottingham tells us every available resource is being used.
They brought in more aircraft, more rescue teams, more heavy equipment to break through some of that mud as they're still searching for survivors. They're still calling that the search and rescue effort.
Families of Chinese passengers lost in Flight 370 claim the Malaysian government deceived them. CBS's Seth Doan is that from Beijing.
Anger poured onto the streets of Beijing today in a rare public protest, watched closely by police and paramilitary. Passengers' families marched 2 miles to the Malaysian embassy, carrying banners reading, "Give us an explanation."
Malaysia's transport minister says American technology could help pinpoint wreckage from the plane somewhere in the Indian Ocean.
American Eagle Locator, an instrument that can help find a black box. It's currently en route to Perth and will arrive tomorrow.
The Times growing short the black box batteries could run out of power in less than 2 weeks. A UN report calls bad air the single biggest environmental health risk. Live, CBS News correspondent Vicki Barker.
Air pollution kills about 7 million people a year, responsible for 1 out of every 8 deaths. More than half die from indoor pollution, with women and children in developing countries at highest risk because they're more exposed to fumes from wood and coal stoves. That 7 million figure doubles previous estimates, and as scientists link air pollution to more types of cancer, the final total could be much higher. Experts say face masks do nothing. Governments must do more. Frank?
The Supreme Court is set to wade into one of the most contentious aspects of the president's health care law. Officers are challenging the requirement to provide coverage for certain contraceptives. CBS News senior legal analyst Andrew Cole.
The question at the heart of all of these cases is whether the court is going to recognize a religious exemption for secular businesses, even if it means the denial of health care coverage to those businesses' employees.
The Coast Guard hopes to reopen the Houston Ship Channel as early as today. Fishing boat skipper David Prater hasn't been able to work since a big oil spill closed the channel Saturday.
I'm sure the ship captain didn't intend it to happen. The barge company didn't intend it to happen, so who do you put blame on? Who do you get angry at?
The Navy isn't commenting on the circumstances surrounding last night's fatal shooting of a sailor on a ship docked in Norfolk, Virginia. Military security shot and killed a suspected gunman. S&P futures are up 9 points. This is CBS News.
Good morning. It is 8:03. We have sunny skies and 42 degrees right now. Sunny and cool again today with highs in the 60s. With Mike Rogers and Alice Rios, I'm Scott Sams. This is the KRLD Morning News. Thank you for being with us this morning. A Fort Worth boy is at Parkland Hospital suffering from severe burns this morning. KRLD's Kelly Weiss reports fire investigators say he was playing with a lighter.
The boy and other children were playing with the lighter in a home on Asbury Avenue last night. Investigators say they torched papers. Then one of the boys set his shirt on fire. The Fort Worth Star-Telegram reports he suffered second-degree burns on his chin and torso. No word yet this morning on his current condition. The other boys were not hurt. They may receive counseling on the dangers of fire. Kelly Weiss, News Radio 1080, KRLD.
Over 20 Garland ISD teachers face possible deportation, and a group is planning to ask the school board tonight for help in stopping the educators from being forced out of the country. KRLD's Emily Troop has more.
The teachers are just some of hundreds recruited by Garland ISD from other countries as part of a special program. Problems with the H-1B visa program surfaced earlier this year, and the federal government is now investigating. In the meantime, 4 teachers face immediate deportation. Another 23 are not far behind.
And all it takes is the attorneys and the district sitting down.
That's Jose Manuel Santoyo with the North Texas Dream Team, who helped organize this evening's demonstration. He says some of the teachers have been in the U.S. now for 10 years.
They have families already here. They bought houses. They're established here. This is their country now.
The district says that the issue is a federal one and that there is nothing they can do. This evening's meeting gets started at 5 o'clock in the Harris Hill Administration Building. Emily Troop, News Radio 1080 KRLD.
A couple from Coppell considering legal action after being stuck on a Princess cruise ship due to the massive oil spill in Galveston Bay. Bader Malala and his wife, they were headed to the Caribbean when the oil fiasco happened. He says they were originally told that they'd be refunded 100% of their costs for the inconvenience. But tells KRLD the cruise officials suddenly changed their minds, telling them they had to get off the ship within 2 hours or they wouldn't see any of their money.
They're not going to go to their original destinations. They still said we are not going to give the money back to the people who stayed